Okay, it's connected. Don't quit on me, please. Okay, there we go. And give it a minute. Turn off the flame. And we are live. Yeah, hey guys. Nice to see you tonight. I'm happy I figured out how to play in this stream, but yeah, we are back today. Oh boy, the game audio is probably playing a little loud. But yeah, I'm here with my brother, who's he is better at zoo managers than me, so I usually bring him on to help me out with this, especially this is technically kind of our park we've been working on in the background. So yeah, I just want to get straight into it. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself to some of these people, since some of them might not know you, and I'll get the game pulled up.
Hello, I'm Garrett's cool brother John, as he refers to me in all of his videos, which is kind of funny. But
to be honest, he is cooler than me.
But no, as Garrett may have tagged me in the post he posted for this and stuff, I run a YouTube called Callus and Fishing. I'm a big fisherman, bass fisherman and stuff. So,
oh boy. Come on, load.
So if any of you maybe actually like real life fishing, you can we turn off weather for this so it's easier?
Well, I'm mostly trying to figure out how to get the game to look in the first place.
But if anybody real life
playing.
If anybody fishes in real life, I think he's got my channel linked, so you guys can go check that out. But
don't worry, the weather's gonna need a minute to change. But yeah, so we've been working on it in the background, and not too much really changed. Like, I improved the lion habitat. My brother built this. What is that? Aardvark or an armadillo?
Aardvark?
I get confused between both.
Well, the armadillo is a little itty bitty.
I know, but I get confused between the two. And then there's the tiger cage that my brother built recently. Speaking of which, I should check the glass on all this. Everything should be fine. Although I don't know how. Please don't actually manage to jump. That scares me every time. Excuse me. But yeah, so basically this entire time we're going to be working on expanding this zoo further. Speaking of which, what should we do first? Probably should make this the Asian area if we're going to do that. And probably this be the African area.
Okay.
Well, first off, we're going to need to expand the path.
And we need another power station over there.
Do you know a good... We'll find a good spot for it. But yeah, sorry about canceling yesterday's stream. Just something came up. It's been a little rough recently, but I'm managing and I'm figuring out how to do everything so I can make sure that I'm taking care of myself and taking care of the channel as well. So, come on. Oh boy, this grid tool, I wish it would go a little faster. Hey Trent, I'm sorry I keep calling you that. I know it's not your name because you're on someone else's account, but it's fine. It's not funny, he's on his like dad's phone or something like that.
How about you call him by his actual name?
Because I don't know his actual name?
He probably told you before.
I don't think so. Oh, your zoo looks very nice. Thank you, Alex. It's actually me and my brothers both. Okay, it's here. Alright, I want to keep fixing this. I do want to build like some sort of entry to each side of that park. I might have you design the habitats to help out. Just let me get the path in, because this is...
There's gotta be an easier way to do this.
Well, I mean, this is the only way I could think that would work.
Well, there's a length option.
Well, I don't think that really that's more for if you're doing a curved path rather than a path that's connected through, you know, like squares.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, your real name's Memphis. Well, oh, that's actually a really cool name.
See,
like
now remember, it's Memphis.
I will remember. John, I have the memory of an elephant.
I got you, Memphis.
Okay, whoops. Okay, so put that wall back. Oh no, that's just
pause time.
I fixed it. It just went transparent there for a second.
Why were you even messing with it?
I was trying to see if you could attach a wall to a wall.
No.
I was just seeing that.
Unless you make like... No, that wouldn't work.
So, let's see here.
Okay, so you want Asia that way?
Probably.
'Cause now I gotta change the wheel.
No, it's no problem. The wheel is fine. If you're wondering what we're talking about this wheel, he just thanked you. His name is John, if you want to reference him. J-O-H-N. But anyway, so I might as well bring the cat out of the bag. So me and my brother had this genius idea of making a random wheel with multiple random animals on it. We can always add them throughout the night to just spin it and decide which animal we make the habitat for.
The problem was, I've got pretty much, one jungle animal on here.
Well, here's the thing. That's what's fun about this zoo. We could do whatever we want. It's kind of our zoo.
But you just said we wanted to make this a jungle habitat.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I can't make the space for it. Don't sigh at me. Why don't we just start by spinning the wheel and picking one?
Well, first we need to put another power over here, and then we can go from there.
All right, let's see here.
Another power, water, whatever. So
I can easily build one of those. Do you know how far it needs to be?
Let me click on that. So we probably want one right about.
We could sneak a path down here and then put one there.
I mean, if you want to put one behind that, that's fine.
I think that's the place that will be best. We just have to make it a very skinny path. Also turn on the angle snap, that's for sure. Oh.
While he is doing that, I will explain the wheel. So I earlier went through and I just kind of looked at their Zoopedia online and just looked at how or what animals we could put on this list.
Make sure my computer doesn't shut off.
Kind of personal favorites, or just random picks or whatever, kind of what we wanted to work with. So we went with 8 different animals on this wheel. And so we got Timberwolf, Gerewolf, that's why he wanted that.
I know, I actually just picked a random animal, to believe it or not.
Yeah, right.
No, I'm not joking. I literally just picked that off the top of my head because it's the only one I remembered. I'm being dead serious.
So we got Timberwolf, Plains Zebra, Moose, African Elephant, Grizzly Bear, Western Lowland, Gorilla, Reticulated Giraffe, and Saltwater Crocodile. That's our 8 choices, and the wheel will decide. If we get Saltwater Crocodile or the Gorilla, we'll probably put it more towards... well, maybe I guess it could go in between.
Well, I mean, also we can make an amphibian habitat, you know?
Rainforest.
You should do tiger. We do have a tiger, actually. It's right in here.
We got 2 Bengal tigers in here.
My brother actually made this entire habitat. Where's the other one? Oh, there they are.
I didn't make the entire thing, did I?
Yeah, you remember? We were off screen and you told me you wanted to make this? Yeah, you helped me come up with the lion habitat. Yeah. And good news is I even made some better improvements to it, but I forgot how much grass was in Africa. What? Sometimes I'm dumb, and that's just society for me.
But, and then we got some North American animals, and then, of course, some other African animals, so...
And obviously suggestions are always recommended.
So, we can do a couple off the wheel, depending on time-wise, and then maybe do viewer's choice or something. So.
Everything works. Except for covering up solar panels. I don't think they work if you cover the sun.
Why would you do solar panels? They do not produce enough energy as, like, the other stuff.
Because I thought they looked cool? Hey, I'm fun. Let's see what's going on.
We do not have giraffes yet. They're on the
They're on the list.
So the wheel could decide that we put giraffes in.
Yes, me and my brother are Christians.
Well, believe in God's probably a better term, I guess, but
I'm just gonna tell you right now, these guys are very inquisitive, and I love it.
Well, they want to know about it, yes.
Well, yeah, and let it be known. A lot of people haven't gotten back to me on that when I first started wanting people to get to know me more, and now people have been doing it. It's been very nice and pleasing. I almost thought you were putting your hands down like a oh. I don't know why. Let's see here. Just let me get this built, and I might have to have you help me with designing the next barriers. Because I want to make it a little more themed, you know? Like, I'm doing that as my theme park, and...
Well, you know, we could pick, because picking would help us make the barriers.
True, but I think we can definitely start with just doing the random animal slide, or wheel.
We're using the wheel.
Well, yeah, of course. I didn't say we're not. Good news, these facilities are easy to build pretty quickly, because they're very small, and there's not really too much detail except that. That should not be like that. There we go. Alrighty, I think we got our little facility. 2 solar panels. I also threw in a transformer because, well, I know you.
Well, how much does their... Click on that thing. How much does it show that they... Like, area do they cover? So
looks like the entire fenced-in area, or at least pathed-in area. So, do we want to spin that wheel for the first time just for fun?
Alright.
You should do the wolf. So, that's also on the list. Let's see what happens.
Alright. I'll come close here.
Oh.
How will we know if it's spinning?
I guess we'll have to look and see. I
Oh,
hope we
wait
actually
until it
clicked
slows down.
it.
I think I clicked it.
I could see the reflection in my camera. Okay, it landed on something. I just can't read it because it's backwards.
Western lowland gorilla is the first choice.
Where do they live?
Well guess where you can
there's-
check.
Well, there's one way to find out. Let's see here. Gorilla. Western
Oh,
lowland
look, it's the
gorilla.
only option.
Critically endangered. That explains why it's the only option.
Well, there's an eastern lowland gorilla. Did you know that?
No, John. Why would they name it the Western lowland gorilla unless there was a second one that was from the east? They would just name it the lowland gorilla if there was no other location. Okay, let's see here.
I'll remove that one from our...
Alright, so they live in a tropical habitat. Typically, was that Western Africa?
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah, my mom tries to tune in every single one of my streams. Okay, let's see here. What else do we need to know? Typical male bat group size is 3 to 6.
It's one male and...
Yeah, average,
multiple.
1 female, the multiple... I mean, you know what I mean. What is polygene... Whatever that means.
One male, multiple females.
You see why I brought him on? I don't know half this
That's
stuff.
polygynous.
Okay, polygynous, got it. Didn't you actually learn about that at one point?
No.
I get here.
I'm being sarcastic.
I thought you were being dead serious. I'm a person who doesn't typically understand sarcasm sometimes, despite using it. Let's see here. Alright, let's see here.
So just grab both those females and then just pick one of the males.
Let's see here. They're both the same amount of years old.
That one's bronze though, so just get the bronze.
I'm about to say this one has a bit better stats. My mom's a very nice woman. Alright, so I'm thinking, considering that it's a jungle habitat, it would definitely be fine to be right here.
I
Guests are
would say
complaining
put
that...
it there.
Since when do guests complain that tickets are underpriced?
Garrett, they've been doing this whole time we've been playing this game.
Do you think we should try a different fence just for fun, or should we keep going with the same concrete fence?
Well, what's the stats on that? Because they can climb, so what is it?
It's climbable, but there is for every single barrier there's a thing you have to put on it that prevents climbing. Yeah, you'd never played this campaign mode like I did.
Yeah, but I don't know if I really like that.
I thought,
Well, what does this say? Does that? No, that's one.
not climbable.
So why don't we just do the normal fence like we've been doing?
Well, it's for theming wise, you know, like it's to give it some extra different, you know. It was just an idea, you know. How big does the gorilla habitat need to be?
Well, you can go to see how...
Yeah, but I don't know how to estimate that.
Well, you go back to this, so you need 780 per one gorilla.
So how big would that be?
Well, you can also see how many... If there's 2 gorillas, if there's 3 gorillas.
I know, but how big is that?
Just go down here, around that, and then maybe start coming back over.
Okay, I think I see what you're saying. Okay, let's see here. On the right side, we had room for this place. Let's see here. Oh.
Trent says big with 6 G's.
Yeah, definitely. That's the thing I hope if they ever make a Planitude 2, which that's probably not for years, but even if they do, I would love it if they
Technically, they are making a Planitude 2 because it's only for console.
Well, yeah, but... Well, if they do an update, I'd love to see something that can tell you how many square meters something is so it's easier to
I
understand.
think that's what it says, though.
That's the height.
No, not the height, but in Zupi... Okay, I told you how big to make the habitat.
I'm sorry, I'm trying my best here. I think I know what you're saying now. You
There,
mean like...
now do it from there.
Okay, I'm just gonna do a quick corner because that will look weird if we
one
don't
more.
do it as a corner.
One more.
Okay, here we go. Alright, I got it figured out. Alright, then we just move this straight across. Obviously shorten. Oh, missed it. One down. There we go. Okay, then we bring it this way. And are you sure that's big enough? Are you really sure it's big enough? Because I feel like gorillas need a lot more space than that.
Yeah. Delete this wall out, and then we'll extend this down by like, I don't know,
maybe a few notches.
Mom says don't fight.
We're not fighting, it's more just figuring out everything.
Trent says, John, you have to be his teacher. I'm trying.
He is my teacher that I don't listen to most of the time because I'm my own thing.
That's good.
I know, I was trying to click the 90-degree angle turn off.
Well, why would you just leave it on?
Because you can't turn it that way. Okay, it's here. I got to connect it from this way just so we can see where it meets in the middle.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to click this so it moves.
No.
Here we go. Got it. I fixed it. Okay.
Shorten that wall.
Yeah, I'm trying. I know what to do. I'm just saying. Okay, there we go. And then
now connect.
Angle wall.
There you go.
Okay, that looks a lot better.
You got 10 current viewers.
I have 10.
Well, it was at 10.
I was about to say 10 current viewers is awesome.
That's what that means, right?
Yeah, that's concurrent viewers. That means people who are watching, and that I'm gonna explain this to you. He hasn't streamed at all yet, so this is a good teaching moment. But concurrent viewers means people who are currently viewing at the moment we are doing. Regular views are how many people viewed overall. What?
Go back to the game.
Oh, right.
Don't just do it, build it, and explain at the same time.
Well,
it'll work there, G. You have to flip the door to the other side.
Oh, I thought that was broken.
Oh,
okay,
not broken.
That's good, because then that means that I hope these. Okay, so obviously the barriers need to be higher because, well, let's face it, I'm pretty sure a gorilla can climb this even if it's not climbable. So let's see here. How high does the barrier need to be?
Did we glitch, Trent, or did it glitch on your end? Because I didn't see a glitch on ours, but
maybe it was I don't know. Sometimes Spectrum likes to do things to my streams. Should have seen the last one before I changed the bit rate on everything. Okay, let's see here. They can climb up to 40 meters squared, or 40 square meters.
Put the gorillas in the habitat, and we'll work on it that way. It'll be easier.
I know, but I'm just gonna raise this to be safe because they can hop the fence.
Yeah, so just go to 3.5.
I say let's go to 4 just to be safe.
That's pretty tall. Okay.
Okay, so
on your end, okay.
Okay, let's see here. We need to put the windows in, so probably want some here.
Yep. That's what I would do. Well, I would do the reverse glass.
Well, I played the campaign mode, and animals are fine with. Oh, they have thick glass? Huh, I didn't know about that.
You could do that one.
That's probably a good idea considering they're gorillas. But when I was playing the campaign mode, there is a thing that says animals typically, they'll be upset if there's too much glass, if there's too much, like there's nowhere to be private, and if you're also having areas where there's glass to see into shelters, they also won't like that. Yeah. Are you sure you really want me to put the gorillas in here? Because I really think that
it's gonna be 10 times easier to do everything with them in there. You saw how I created the Bengal tiger habitat.
And you saw how I created the African lion habitat.
Yeah, and which one's better?
Point John. Well, I mean, the canyon's cool.
I'm not talking about the canyon.
Well, I lost words. Okay, when are those gorillas getting delivered? Oh, yeah, we really need some more animals. These people are all just... How thick is that glass? Let's find out. I actually have never used a thick glass before. Reminds me of those interrogation rooms in cop shows.
That's not...
No, it looks like it's that thick.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay, it's gonna be a minute before... Oh, here they come. I just love how they fit in that tiny box.
Now, do you want me to design the enclosure, or do you...
Well, there's one thing I can do first, and that's called the internet. Okay, what does a African jungle... Let's see here. I don't want a movie. Why is that the first thing that comes up? Let's see here. Okay, here we go.
Garrett, you didn't pause time.
I know.
Well, I need them to stay in one spot to make it easier to build everything.
Okay, it's here. First off, let's get this terrain figured out. So they need a lot more... Apparently they have too much long grass. Doesn't make much sense for a jungle. We'll need a river. Let's see here. Increase the size on that. We just need a nice, good-sized river in the middle of all that. Oh. Flatten the foundation, please. See a nice, good-sized river in all of this. There we go. Just something pretty decent size. What?
Well, you know, when you build the rivers, we lose space in the habitat.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I would make that a bit... What are you doing?
Getting the water back so I can
Okay,
keep
can
sculpting.
you just let me do it?
No, I got this. I can do it.
So now, you can do a fat end on this, but I'd make that skinnier. Like the actual...
I know, but I'm just trying to make it look a little bit like that image. You know, a nice thick river.
Well, I get that part, but... Yeah, okay. That's not... No, what are you doing?
No, I'm just giving it a full round shape. That's all.
See, but now we just lost a bunch of space, but I guess we'll gain space once we put trees... What are you doing?
I was trying to smooth that. I forgot to smooth that out.
You can't smooth it out.
I know, I keep forgetting. With the water in there, you can't do anything. Because the jungle doesn't really have...
I want waterfall in that end.
Oh, no, I think we'll be fine.
Wrong answer.
Then why did you ask? Why would you ask?
I can't.
Trees. Oh, yeah, we definitely need trees. Thick and chunky trees. That's true. Okay, let's see here. Do I have time pause?
Yes.
I do. Okay. I might have you do the plants because you're the kind of person who makes sure that I don't put inappropriate plants in the habitats because it doesn't make sense half the time. Let's see our property, continent.
What are you doing?
We need Africa. We need the biome to be... It was tropical. So these are the trees that should work. Is there anything else I could set? Continent. We got continent.
That.
We should be good. Foliage type. What's that? Oh, it's like type of trees. Okay. I think these are the two that will keep us safe.
Okay.
All right. You want to take over and figure this out?
Well, you could have just whatever. Okay.
All right. Let's see.
Give me these guys.
They do want their trees, and that is true because that is how Africa works. Well, and that's what I love about Africa. It's like a climate utopia. We were talking about this in climatology last year. There's just, you go to any part of Africa, and there's so many different climates, you know? Well, good news is, looks like we got enough space.
Yeah, but you cut that down by a lot by doing that.
Hey, at least it's exceeding it. Which
all right, first let's do... So I always like to click on one of the animals in the enclosure first.
Well, yeah, of course, because it tells you exactly what they need to know.
Let me talk to the audience.
Well, it's my audience, too.
I like to click on the animal first, and then I can go in and see hard shelter and then terrain. Obviously, make sure that this checks the first box. And then they have to climb. We'll get to that in a bit, but I like to do terrain first.
Okay.
And make sure we fit all of these. And then I move, and then I check on the plant coverage once we get the plants. Enrichment we will also get to, and then of course after I get this stuff done I usually do hard shelter and then all the important stuff. And
then lastly we make sure to always add the monitors, the donation bins, and anything extra that is needed to keep the animals calm.
So let's go over to terrain.
Wow, this is very Jungle Cruise-esque, isn't that true?
So not as much long grass, not as much short grass. They like soil.
Every inch of that area has to be covered with trees almost.
I know. That's what I'm going to do.
So for the riverfront, I was thinking of, I know this from real life images, it's definitely like a mix of dirt and sand, so certain patches of sand with lots of dirt surrounding it, if you know what I mean. So like every once in a while along that riverbed, put like a sandy beach area.
I'll figure it out.
Let's see here. Meanwhile, I should probably start thinking of structure ideas, because I could definitely build one. Okay, they want more short grass, which makes sense. There's not really a lot of long grass in the jungle because of sunlight. Let's see here. Aw, thank you for calling me underrated. A lot of people have been saying that recently, and I personally love it. Meanwhile, my hair feels like it's a mess. Let's see here. Whoa. Now, if only you could make that in the games. Well, you could, but it wouldn't be efficient for... Oh, good. I think I found some photos. Good reference for shelter. That's good.
That's a house.
No, I mean, so when I make structures for animals to have in their enclosure, like places for them to shelter, I commonly take inspiration from real architecture in the area. So, for example, African hut.
Mm-hmm.
Again, just gives me some... Isn't the Jungle Cruise supposed to take place in Africa?
Yeah.
Because I get confused if it was supposed to be Africa or South America.
It's probably, honestly, a mixture of both.
You're probably right. Yeah, I'm so happy these gorillas aren't moving around because they're probably so confused.
I'm a little bit more short.
Yeah, they have plenty of room for short grass.
And then I'll probably call that
Did you put some sand in?
good. No, I didn't put sand in.
Like I said, there's just... Every once in a while, there's like a tiny beach. It's not much, but it's there.
Listen.
Yeah, kind of like that. We'll be surrounded by plants.
See, they don't have a lot of sand.
They just have a little bit along the riverbed. That's about it. Nothing much. Okay. Oh, this is actually the Congo, believe it or not. Some of these photos.
Which is where, Garrett?
I'm gonna guess. Let it be known, I actually do not know where the Congo is. I know it's in Africa, but I'm guessing, considering what you're saying, it's in Western Africa.
I was just waiting for you to say Africa.
Oh, let's find out. Where is the Congo?
Alright, so next.
Oh, but you look at that.
do
Western Africa.
auto paint.
Auto paint? That must paint it like if you have a hill, it will automatically paint the edges and all that. Like, see how it looks like that. I don't think it means it's
I'm not gonna try it right now, but I'll try.
I was about to say, I think that's a thing we should definitely test on our own time.
Okay, so we go to habitat now because I'm looking at the hard shelter.
Well, I could build one eventually, but...
So if we go to species...
Wait, you can build bridges? Oh, that'd be so cool to have it be like a little bridge area for them to walk across. That'd be cool.
across the water.
Yeah, I'm just saying that'd be a cool idea eventually to
Well,
use.
if you want to build one like that.
No, I'm thinking about it for future habitat when it's like a big habitat. That's an interesting idea. Oh, Western lowland gorillas all the way at the bottom. I would say pick something that matches the environment. Obviously, we need some climbable things too.
Well, there's these.
Yeah, we need a climbing frame, of course, to...
So you don't want to build one, or...
Well, not the climbing frame. I mean the shelter I can build.
Well,
Mirror mobile?
well, do you want to build the shelter? Because now's the time if you want to build the
I
shelter.
would have to get some inspiration before I do such a thing. Maybe build the rest of the habitat, leave some space for the shelter, maybe in this corner, and I'll see what I can do.
Okay. So I will skip the shelter for now.
Because I can easily probably build something. You should get some protesters without the internet. You should get some protesters without the internet. Oh, you're one of the best YouTubers. Oh, thank you. You guys are so nice. I love it. Okay, let's see here. So how many climbable things do you have to put for these things?
Let me...
I know.
I'm gonna figure it out.
I'm just getting an idea because I haven't really worked with climbable surfaces yet.
I know there's these climbable logs.
Yeah, obviously you can build your own if you want to.
Yeah, I guess we'll try.
You can. Like, I fully encourage you to do stuff like that. Oh man, I would love to go on an African safari. That'd be so much fun. Let's see here. What else inspiration photos do we have here? Ironically, a photo of a gorilla.
No.
Let's see what else. I'm surprised you don't just base much of this off the movie Tarzan. It was supposed to be a joke.
And we're almost there with this part.
Who puts, in Google Images, who puts an image of a puzzle? So we just put like the literal box and everything.
Are they wrong though?
Well, sort of, because it's under images. Oh, and here comes the stock photos. This is very interesting. I always... Yeah, he does his thing where he mostly just built it off of whim, where I mostly look at images online to see what the best habitat look is. or at least get an idea. That's how I built the lion habitat, actually. I just looked up pictures on the internet. While you do that, I'm gonna look up an African jungle hut so I can get some ideas for the building. Let's see, here. Lots of wood and what looks to be leaves, so it would be definitely a good idea to use the sticks. Oh, here's actually the perfect reference image. I could definitely build that. Probably make it less curved. Are you gonna build that bridge or something, or like what are you gonna do?
I'm figuring it out. I'm trying to think here with what I got.
Let's see here. Funny thing is, when I immediately looked up, like when I was trying to figure out ideas for a lion habitat, the literal first thing that came up was a bunch of people who built it for Planet Zoo, and I'm like, I meant like as in a reference, not as in someone else's work. Can you actually climb sideways on that? Sure to keep talking.
Well,
I know you're trying to focus.
thinking.
I know, but talk about your ideas and all that. I'm gonna help you get better at the commentary. It's kind of how these things work. When you eventually start streaming, you gotta make sure to keep on commentary and all that.
I'm trying to. What can I do?
Right now, this is looking pretty good. Like, I honestly have never built a climbing frame before because I honestly didn't know how.
Well, that looks straight up.
Oh, you know that's actually really smart. I did not think about that. It is hovering, but that's an easy fix. All I do is just build another post. Let's see here. I look up African jungle plants, and the literal first image is somebody's house plant. not in its native environment. That's a good reference images, though. These are all good. Let's look up what the Congo looks like.
Whoops.
Oh, I typed it with a W. Why does W... What? You know what doesn't make any sense to me? Why is the keyboard not alphabetical?
I'm sure you've asked that question many times before, like everybody else. Don't like that size.
The weird thing is, I'm pretty sure if the keyboard all of a sudden started becoming alphabetical, everybody go, why is it alphabetical? The endless paradox of human curiosity. Let's see. I said Congo jungle, not people in the Congo jungle. like we know people live there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and one of the literal images is like deforestation. Why?
I know this is not the best looking, but
Hey, it's a good. I'd say good for a first attempt. That's a compliment.
and then just for fun, we'll add a couple more, maybe one more of these guys, and maybe connect it.
Probably a good idea.
And of course, they'll be able to climb trees in this too. So
Yeah, we learned that the hard way.
why don't you tell them what happened, Garrett?
So, when we were playing by ourselves, just updating the zoo, I was looking at the lion habitat and figuring out how to improve it. And let it be known that I did a great job on fixing it up, making it look better according to my brother's standards. And all of a sudden, I get an alert in the upper right corner as we were working, announcing that one of the animals has escaped. So, confused, I was trying to figure out which animal escaped. Apparently, I forgot lions can climb trees. Yeah, they climbed the tree, got out of the fence, and next thing you know, everybody's panicking. And this is why I'm the amusement park ride builder, and my brother is the zoo manager, because, let's face it, it's probably best if we stay in our own areas. I always make the joke that in this universe of, like, roller coaster and zoo building, me and my brother share an office, his side being about conservation and zoology, moving my mind side's about engineering and designing new rides.
You know, you can go back to the other screen.
No, I'm just looking at reference images.
Okay, so I'm going to call that good on the climbables for now.
Because the person that made the keyboard didn't want it to be jammed by your fingers. Oh, that actually makes sense. They mean like as in like putting all your hands together trying to hit the same keys. Like, think about it. Let's say you had to have A, B, C, D, E, F in one spot and you had to type specifically those. You'd be jamming your hands next to each other.
Yeah.
Which makes more sense when you think about it. Kind of like how we have a number pad.
Yeah, okay, see. Which one's so large?
What are those? Oh, those are the climbing frame platforms, huh?
Those are the feeding platforms.
Oh, sometimes I get confused.
There, we'll put that guy. I mean, they'll technically have water, so forage box.
Forage box is kind of like, you know, like how gorillas, like you saw it in Tarzan. Gorillas look in the dirt and stuff for bugs.
Alright, so we'll put that guy there. I'll let you build the hard structure
I can easily
there.
I usually build it outside the habitat and then move it in. You know what I mean?
Mirror mobile, we'll throw on that upper deck.
That's just covered in CDs. Oh no, I thought it was CDs. Has anyone seen my CDs? And just steals them from the staff room.
Suspended forager. Does that mean I can set it up somewhere? Does that mean I can put it below something? No, it's
It just means it's standing. Tool puzzle. Hey, it's one of those tools, one of those toys you'd have when you're little, where it's like, why won't the circle go in a round hole? Yeah, all they need is toy and food enrichment. They don't really... Do they need a temperature change?
We'll see.
Because I don't think they do, because it's humid and hot in the jungle, so... Let's see here.
Alright, now I'm gonna double check on this guy. Alright, so train, so far so good.
You guys should make a video building a park by every time you blank. Well, I could definitely think of something about that. A drum. Interesting. Makes sense for the concern the environment. And then after you get those stuff put in, I can definitely make the hard shell shelter so you can put all the plants in.
Yeah, alright. Do you want to do the hard shelter now then?
I looked at a bunch of pictures of African huts, and I think I got a good idea. Because I know stuff like that. Talk, you have a tell. Yeah.
Who has to tell a funny story?
Why don't you tell one of your funny stories that has to do something with me or you? If you can think of one while I build the hard shelter. Okay, we need a floor of some sort. Which floor would be good?
Well, I can tell you, like...
Actually, perfect. You can just think about that for a second. Oh, we can maybe make a circular habit. Ooh. I don't hate that.
Thank you, Trent.
What do you say?
You guys are so rad.
Aw. No one ever considered me that in high school. Kidding.
Why do you have to keep making jokes about that?
Because I always make it... John, everybody knows I'm a stereotypical nerdy dork. It's not...
Story, though.
Let's see here.
I'm trying to think of a story, but...
Well, there was... I'll have to think of one, too. I can't think of... We'll find out something. I mean, let's see here. What was it that happened? I remember there was something that happened one time. It's so blurry in my memory.
Well, what was it?
I can't remember. I just said it was blurry in my
Well, I didn't know if you knew maybe what, like, the context of it was.
Oh.
How are they going to get in?
A door.
Are they going to feel to fit through that door?
They can fit through this door. That's
what if they can't go
I
through
mean,
that
not
thing?
that door. I meant to get the archway. Where's the archway for this stuff? Here it is. I meant to get this archway. You'll see what the idea I have.
God, I'm having a hard time coming up with a story.
I'm sure we'll think of something, knowing us.
Funny story. Well...
Oh, what am I doing? I just built a roof.
I mean, I guess if you want to relate it to gaming, I mean, you guys can check it out on Garrett's, on this YouTube channel, but, we've played, what's that, Cook Serve Delicious?
Yeah, that's it. I still haven't got the first one. They came out, like, last month.
There's a video, on his channel of Cook Serve Delicious of us playing it. I tend to screw up on it.
Like, you forget to put the lid on the blender every time.
sometimes when we first played that game, or when I played it with him and stuff,
Would it be under columns?
Nerd stands for never ending radical dude.
Aw, that's awesome. I'm gonna tell my friends that. That's an awesome term.
But the first time I played that game with him, I was trying to learn it, and I kept forgetting to do stuff. Put the blender on when you're doing shakes and drinks and stuff. You missed like last steps of a lot of things.
Like how many burritos you got to actually fold. People just got what practically was a plate made of tortilla.
But there's stuff on top of the tortilla. They can fold it on their own.
That's the whole point of our job, is to do it for them.
Why would you not just randomly place those? What are you doing?
I thought they went phase through the wall.
No, you have to just click off angles.
No, I got it.
They're going through the wall.
No, they won't be noticeable. We'll put some plants around it, but now they're less noticeable. I thought those were shorter. I just can't believe Okay, note to self, zoom out when using columns.
And why wouldn't you just do a column in the middle?
Well, I can't put it in middle. I'm trying to use angle snap, because if you don't use angle snap, then things get crazy.
Well, that's the whole point of creating things on your own.
Well, yeah, but I have my own way of doing things, and you have your own way of doing things, and it all works out in the end, you know?
Mom, put your nerd friends. Smiley face.
Well, I call them that.
But,
Okay, how's that look?
So that looks fine.
Okay, we're gonna stick that in there. There we go.
And then click on one of the gorillas and make sure that's a good enough hard shelter for them. But you have to click play.
25%. Oh.
You have to click play.
Well, yeah, it's fine. 100%.
Okay.
And they have enough space and enough climbable.
Well, the climbable will increase with the...
Yeah, obviously. Is there... this wall's not climbable. I'm just making sure everything will be safe. Let's see here. Do they have enough food enrichment? I'm just making sure about that, too. Let's see here. Social. Obviously, that will change with time. It'll be better. Enrichment. We're good on that. Interspecies bonus. Oh, they can live with other animals. My guess is...
other monkeys?
Yeah, I'm guessing the
It'll say in
chimpanzees.
Zopedia.
Let's actually find out. I've never worked that. We'll build something like that later. Maybe the giraffe habitat could be part of like a savanna. But
yeah, we could do that.
Here it is. Western lowland gorilla will be enriched by sharing your habitat with these animals. You notice the problem there, John?
I do notice the problem.
It's just...
Thank you, Trent. We're trying.
We've been working a lot. I've been doing my practice and my... Hang on a second. Okay, it's here. I think everything should be good, so you should be able to do the plants now.
Okay.
Just make sure it's well covered. They can literally...
Oh, it'll be well covered.
Well, they can handle 100% coverage because it is the jungle, after all. The Congo, of all things. What?
Okay, so that's good. I want to see that while I'm doing this.
I have it set to both tropical and Africa, so this should all be permitted. Now, let me look up those photos again. So it looks like it's a lot of... It's like kind of more palm kind sort of vegetation near the ground and more like physical trees up in the upper areas.
That's a big tree.
Yeah, it's jungle. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, it's like these kind of plants are closer to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Like more near the river fronts and all that.
I'll get it figured out.
Let's see here. Mm-hmm. So, okay. I need to make sure I'm in view of my webcam. Because right now you're in the spot where my webcam is, and I've got to make sure I'm viewable in the corner over here.
You should be.
Let's see here.
So I like to go plant by plant so I can spread them out. So I like to go same plant to different plants.
Yeah, of course.
That's kind of my...
I mean, that makes most logical sense. As long as you're not placing them like all in a straight line, it's fine.
Thinking with stuff, so that's how I like to start off with.
That's it. That's fine. Let's see here. We got a lot of vines in here. I'm not sure how the vines would add. Let's see. For your next episode, you should do crocodiles. Ooh, I would love to do a reptile-themed habitat. We might start the building for that.
It's on the
spinner.
Spinner. Once we get done with this one, we'll get to spin again and see what happens.
Yeah, we have a lot of those animals. Feel free, by the way, and even if you want to tell others, to leave in the comments, like, after this video post, you can always leave in the comments the animals for the next wheel we should put on, so that way we can spin it and select, because I feel like that'd be a good idea to help some viewer integration.
Okay. I definitely need more stuff than what we got on here.
Well, you could turn off Africa. They mostly just need a tropical environment.
Yeah.
I just say make sure 100% they're fine
But
with it.
then you still want... Ooh, I got an idea.
Using Vine. Oh, they actually attach right to the perfect spot. Now that's what I call good programming. You can tell that's how you're able to do stuff like that. Is video game programmers figuring out what the code needs to be in order to put stuff there. You know this. But yeah, funny story is I still remember the times where John would play Zoo Tycoon 2 on our old computer. I miss those days.
It was a good game. It was a really good game.
White tigers. Do they have white tigers in the game? I'll have to check.
I believe there is. So, like, you know how you see the white Bengal tiger?
Yeah.
I think it's like a... it's possible in the game for, like, them to have offspring that turn white, or you can buy one off the market.
I think the market one's definitely rarer, but it's possible. Obviously, that's supposed to be spanned across 2 things.
Yeah.
Which could be possible. Wait, can they climb that? Ooh.
I believe so.
If they can, that's cool.
I might be able to make it work. It goes just above that.
Just above? Or is it too above?
You
might need like a...
I can make that work.
Alright. I trust you fully.
I will figure it out, but I will figure out to make it work, so...
Okay, let's see here. Oh, there's a lot of vines. The social media, the website that's gone. I sometimes make myself tell terrible jokes.
What?
It
Oh.
was a joke. Because, you know, Vine is an old social media website, and I was making a joke that there's a lot of vines.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are like the kind of plants that are like right next to the waterbed. That's usually the case though, like, you know about conservation. Like a commonality for plants, at least what I learned in climatology, is that they depends on where they receive water and how much sunlight they receive. So shorter plants are going to grow closer to the riverbed because of the fact that they can reach the sunlight versus trees where they grow so tall that they can reach the sunlight even for competition reasons. It's all about trees blocking out the sunlight pretty much.
Well, I know that part, but I was like, what do you... Like... Well, I need some different...
Do they have blank pictures in tree? I think they do.
Let's do Africa.
Oh, it's your favorite animal. Cool. I actually do find black badgers kind of fascinating. I don't know why. Probably because at nighttime you probably can't see them.
Okay, where did you...
Marubula.
See, that becomes the problem, is they're like...
They don't like that?
No, Africa's fine, biome.
Well, you turned off the tropical biome.
I know I turned it off, but they also like... Well, I guess it all is to be tropical, so let's turn off Africa.
Yeah, I was about to say, they should be fine with other other tropical plants. Just make sure they're...
Yeah, it's just...
Let's see here, what else is in here?
Because I'm trying to find, like, more African...
Of course.
...looking trees, but...
Let me see what a typical African tree looks like, because obviously there's a difference between the ones...
Because the grassland is where you get...
Yeah, the really thick trees I have in the lion habitat.
Yeah, which is, well, not necessarily...
Okay, that's what a typical African tree looks like in the jungle regions.
Well, I don't have a lot of variation for...
I know, I'm just showing you what they typically look like. Let's see.
See, and we're going to have this problem if we keep...
There's also some palm trees typically mixed in with them, if you can see right here. And this seems to be the most common tree in the forest. Is this... I don't know what this is called. Do you know what this is called? This tree with, like, the flat top?
I don't know, but I know that they have them in the game for, like, grassland, so that's why I clicked on grassland.
I think the girls would be fine with it because, let it be known, it may not be the right environment, but I hope they're not, like, angry about it because I feel like it should be fine.
I don't like this tree, even though that looks like something that they can have in it. See, it's...
Apparently not. No problem. We can figure it out. We're smart. Ooh, collapsing trees.
I don't think they'll be mad about it, but
What's this one?
see, we're just gonna run into this issue, so I'm just gonna place whatever.
Usually, if I remember correctly, they don't typically get upset with trees or plants. They usually typically get upset with everything else.
And then there's more trees and stuff. So
let's see here. Well, that one. Let's see here. What's that? Just leaves?
leaf litter, just more decorative.
Well, yeah, of course. I just don't know. Would that be in general? I don't think about that one. Images may be subject to copyright. Yeah, no crap. Oh. So you guys are really smart. Oh, thank you. How old are you guys? My brother's 3 years ahead of me.
I'm almost 23.
I'll be turning 20 this year. As of right now, I'm 19. Oh, what are you making? Like, sitting
Kind of more
area?
just like a rock formation deal.
Yeah, of course. I mean, that makes sense. Is it just me, or does it like every habitat have to have some sort of rock formation?
Well, yeah, but you just kind of want the rocks just add some more character.
Well, of course, yeah. Like my canyon. I'm going to keep bringing that up because I'm very proud of that canyon. Speaking of which, do they have canyons like that in Africa? I'm turning 10. Oh, cool. Double digits. Great year. I can't remember when I turned 10, but well, I can remember when I turned 10. I just can't remember much of the years. The only year I really remember is when I turned 16, and you know, that's when your body starts going through changes and mom and dad don't understand you.
That was a horrible joke.
Well, it's not. I make the joke with everybody because you gotta remember my voice was very scratchy during that time period. Because, you know, like the fluctuations in my voice, the pimples out of my face. I was always full of angst, believe it or not. But yeah, believe it or not, my brother actually, a year ago now, graduated college?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why he's here. Is he's actually, believe it or not, he has a degree in fisheries and wildlife, especially in the conservation focus, and that's why
I have a degree in biology.
Yeah, but it's all. Listen, I have a orientation mentor on the mind, which is where we'd be like, "Oh, biology with a focus in this." You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he's looking for a career. My cousin said being in the double digits sucks. Not completely. I wouldn't say so.
Depends. Depends on probably the age.
I mean, yeah, like middle school, yes, that was
But
awkward. Like
everybody's different. So everybody's got different, like, yeah, everybody's got different, different things going on in their lives. So
true. Wow, now this is actually starting to look pretty good with more plants.
I'm trying.
I know, but it's the very lush, thick jungle that really gives off the idea.
I'm trying.
I know, and I'm saying it's a good thing. Take a compliment. I just hope they enjoy their habitat.
We shall see.
I need water. Water. I am missing all my water.
We're only at 35%, so we could put a lot more in here.
Well, yeah, like the entire habitat needs to be covered.
Yeah, we're getting there slowly.
Not to mention, you basically can't see the ground.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say for double digits wise, I had a pretty good time. Like the only time that I may not enjoyed it was when I was obviously in middle school. But again, there's that whole situation going through puberty. But it's more like I actually have had a lot of good times. I think it's every year there's something good about it. My great grandmother died when she was about 99 and a half. Wow, she lived for a long time.
That sounds like Grandma Julie, though.
Yeah, she was such a nice lady.
Great Grandma Julie. Oh wait, I never connected that vine to anything.
Yeah, it's just floating in midair.
I'll fix that in a second. Don't let me forget about that.
I don't know why, but that made me immediately think of that scene from SpongeBob with the heat. They're floating in midair.
I'm trying not to cover up all the viewing areas.
Well, yeah, of course. You don't want people to go, well, let's go to the gorilla habitat and have a big rock in front of it. Imagine if, like, a zoo
was completely scamming people. Like the animals were there, the habitats were there, but the glass was just a brick wall. Oh man, that would be hilarious. Just like, I can't wait to see all the animals. Where the heck are all the animals? Oh man, that's too funny. Let's see here. Yeah, obviously you can't put more plants along the riverbed too.
Yeah.
Excuse me. She almost lived to be triple digits. Yeah, like I don't know why, it's always fascinating to me when people live to triple digits.
Yeah.
Like, it makes you wonder what exactly leads to that. I think it's mostly lifetime happiness and things like that.
Yeah.
Nice plant idea to put them around trees. The funny thing is, you're practicing the same thing I do in The Sims. I can't leave trees just trees. I gotta put plants around them. Because isn't that typically where those grow? Let's see here. Okay. Wait, do those trees have coconuts on them? No, that's just the I'm never sure what that's called on the tree that the leaves grow out of. Let me look that up. What is the part of a palm tree that the leaves grow
And I know I'm probably overkilling this
out
habitat.
of? Palm leaves grow at the top of the stem or trunk.
See, that doesn't look like
It's apparently a
that.
stem.
That doesn't. It's not what that looks like, but
New cells different into different tissues and organs. Would you look at that? Yeah, my internet search. Being a person who has a brain that always is looking up random things because he's curious, my internet search history is already crazy. I wonder one day when they find stuff. How you get to triple digits? You have to listen to your mom and dad. True. I would say that's about right. But yeah, like my internet search history, I can imagine one day the government like trying to investigate me or something, and all they'll find is when was elevator music invented, or what do you call this part of your thumb, or something like that, and it'd be like, what? This guy just has random stuff in his internet search history. I'm always curious. Oh, it's like a little short.
that's okay.
I was about to say, I think we can make that work. Why were we?
I will make it work. Give me a minute.
Might want to look directly down. Yeah, like that. Yeah, right about there. Okay, that's too tall. Looks pretty good. And shorten that. Right about
I
there.
guess I could have gone with a short one.
There we go. Just a little too short. And just a little too tall. I'm curious too. Yeah, we all are. That's what I love. I always love a person who's fascinated with the world around us. Let's see here. Wow,
Yeah, that feels empty, but
you know what? That makes me think of The Sims where a corner is empty. Plant.
well, it's hard because you want to continue to put
What's this thing?
large climbing frame.
I thought that was like a place where your lions sit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, 4 current viewers. That's awesome. That's actually every stream. It seems like I'm getting more and more people watching at one time, which is really good.
That is good.
And people have been like, it's been nonstop compliments too. People are saying I should stream more often and all that, which I'm down for. I just gotta find time for all that.
Yeah. Does this look good enough to you, or do you want me to figure out more? The hard part is they're being picky, and I'm trying to stay within the realm.
I think it looks good. It actually looks really good. And speaking of which, I really like that. All we need is the monitors, the donation bins, and educational stands.
Which I will do that next.
And don't forget to check to make sure. How do we know if animals need a do not disturb or do not feed the animal sign?
We can always add one later.
I can check. Let's hear. How to.
Well, because they just get like.
I know, but I'm gonna check to see if there's a way to actually know. How to know and.
I always try and add 2 like that. 2 of these donation bins on each side. I need to fix this real quick.
A do not disturb or
don't feed the animals sign.
And then we will put a couple of these guys. So I'll put one on each end here. Cool. And then I will put...
Oh, apparently this also helps. If you have animals who are under constant stress, you can use ambient speakers to help calm them down. Which makes sense.
I did not know that.
I mean, it's like reminding them of their natural habitat. My mom and dad's friend's son's name is Gavin, too. Oh, cool. Let's see here. Okay, so we need the... There we go. Perfect.
Alright, added those. They can't see from anywhere.
The only thing else that we would need is probably either speakers talking about it or an actual podium for someone to go up and speak about the animal. Just because those kind of stuff are needed.
We can add that
True.
if you want that.
I'll think about it.
That'll be on you if you want that.
I know, because I'm the structure builder.
I'll add that guy there. I'll add another one there. And then we can add ambient.
Yeah, there's the ambient. Oh, they have corner ones, too, if you need those.
Yeah. I will add that.
You can bury them in the ground, too, so they're not viewable. That's how I always do it. Like, I always try to bury stuff, so it's like... Okay, so we want something that matches the jungle of Africa. So jungle, rain, rainforest. That's probably the one we want. Or South African... Oh, it says South American. I thought it said South African. South American, jungle, rainforest.
Can we hear what this says, or what this is?
Let me turn on my speakers and find out. I'm trying not to make it get picked up on the mic. Come on. Come on.
Yeah, that'll work.
I just love that we're sitting there with the speaker on, like, what's it gonna say?
Yeah, and then I will just copy.
I should have gotten that on camera. Do you guys like memes? I love memes.
Oh, I did want to add this real quick.
Do you like memes, Sean?
Yeah.
We grew up at a time when, like, memes were, like, the thing.
Garrett, memes are still the thing.
Well, I mean, like, when they were, like, the thing. Like, the most popular thing.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it's really short videos with just random humor. Which is my favorite right now. But, what was I gonna say?
And then I'll bury this with rocks.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, I should have gotten that part in video where we're listening to the speaker, because then I'm gonna be like, what's it gonna say? And then we listen to it, and it's that meme where it's like, did you watch show today?
No. Family show.
Yeah. Where was that from? That's a reference to something.
I don't know what it's from.
I think that was from Lion King, where he goes, no, family show. Yeah, memes are awesome. They're always, no matter what, they're always going to be relevant. Because it's always like, you read one and it's like, oh yeah, I totally believe that. Or like, oh yeah, I know how that feels. Hey, you want to know, speaking of rocks, you don't want to know how long that canyon took me.
It took him a long...
And let it be known, that was the same day the Super Bowl was going on.
Was it?
Yeah, remember I told you we weren't watching it, so you wanted to play it that night, and then when we were playing, I'm like, oh, the Twister 2 trailer's coming out. And I told you, like, keep an eye out for it.
That was that night, and I remember.
You gotta remember, the funny thing is with my memory, I'm always attaching random things to it, so I remember.
Okay, well.
I think we're good.
Alright, so there is your Western
African.
lowland gorilla habitat.
And let's play time.
Now let's see how everything goes here.
Many guests think the tickets are underpriced.
I'm not dealing with that right
I was
now.
about to say, who complains about the price being too cheap? Oh, deforestation. Good idea to educate people on that. That makes sense for this area. The other thing I can imagine is poaching, because I think the gorillas are actually on a poaching list. Yeah, there we go. Now people have a new animal to go flock to.
Now let's see if they...
Let's make sure. Oh, injured. Call that bad.
I'm calling them. Terrain good. Coverage good.
Yeah, actually pretty good.
Richmond good.
Lifespan we don't need to worry about. At least for now. I have to say, I am proud about the habitats I've been building recently. Well, not that. That's more like the structures.
How is that all part of the climbing frame?
Did you have the climbing frame activated when you placed those?
It must have somehow accidentally activated, but it's all disconnected now, so...
I was about to say, it's probably... I almost got scared with the box. I'm like, what just happened? I'm like, oh yeah.
I really want to see them climb some trees, so hopefully
We'll probably spot them at one point.
they will do that here.
This is
eventually.
very... Oh my gosh, that's a very atmospheric area. You did a good job in like the center part of that.
He's trying.
Wow.
Hey, look,
you hear
he
that?
climbed off the... You missed it, G.
His most shots in the college career? Really?
This person just... Or this gorilla just climbed up here and jumped off the rock.
And he's also off to the back.
So you can... For those of you who have played the game or don't play... Or have not played the game with...
There's a disease outbreak in this habitat.
It's just tetanus. So you can go to Habitat, click on,
It's called movement, or
yeah. You can see all the blue is where they can go. So they can climb up on these rocks.
Movement
They can hit on
wise.
these climbing platforms and look, oh, they can climb this tree.
and that's what I didn't check
And they
until
can sit
Lions
up
got
here.
out.
Can't climb. They can climb that palm tree, but
I don't think we had too much to worry about. I don't think
that
they're gonna
palm
hop
tree.
out.
well, I'm just checking everything. So,
Can they not walk through the water? Or is...
well, it doesn't really count water.
Oh, I thought it was like...
Plus, well, maybe they can't swim.
Even if they can't,
we
they
really-
have the climbing frame.
Yeah, so they can get across. So, which was a good idea.
Yeah, that was your smart idea. Oh, John, I'm not worthy.
So, all right. So that habitat is done. Do we want to spin the wheel again?
Let me check
Because
something.
we might be able to do one more habitat, unless you're gonna add something.
Somebody mentioned something. I want to see. Ow! That was my leg. Look, it's here. And that's not how you spell panther. I can't spell it. Don't think so. Want to spin the wheel, John?
You would have
Let's see.
spelt it right.
These are not alphabetically ordered, I'm pretty sure. Oh, we got that. Let's hear. Oh, well, let's spin that wheel. What do we want to do?
Spin the wheel.
Bring it up. Let's see what we can do. Hey, look, more people are flocking.
So after spinning the wheel the last time, I removed Lowland Gorilla out of the wheel. So we are now down to the other choices I mentioned earlier. So you ready for me to spin this?
Might as well. Oh,
All right, it's spinning.
I can see it in the reflection, so I'll be able to tell you when it stops. Let's see here. Don't move so much. It stopped. I don't know what it stopped on.
Moose.
Where are we going to build that at?
Well, we can build it right there. Unless you want to build something off of there, or have us build it and then build one next to it, which is possible too.
I'm not going to do a grid for this one. I'm just going to do standard path. Let's just build it off of this here.
Well, I meant if you built the path starting there, then we can have this
You just hit the
This-
bank.
this way go towards North America. That way is kind of more tropical rainforest
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
type deal in Africa. That
I have an idea. Let's bring it out, and then we split it down the middle, like this. Isn't that a cool idea?
Thank you, Trent. We're trying. We're trying our best.
How about we have it so like there's a habitat on this side, habitat on that side? Although I think I brought it out.
Well,
Hang on.
we can do that, but wait, what are you doing?
It was a little too long. Like it was like making it so it's really, really, really big, like too big. Let's see here. Align to grid. I'll expand it out this way. This is gonna be a minute because I have to click every single tile.
You can change the length.
The length doesn't impact the grid, does it?
No, length. Oh, so you can't do.
Yeah, it's a literal grid. It's,
Well, can you press and hold? No.
Don't worry, it's fine. I can click every one. Sure, I might get carpal tunnel from it, but it's fine. It's worth it. Oops. Hit the back button. It's here. I was trying to extend this as far as we can get it so we can make sure to have everything we need. Alright. Deselect grid.
What's this?
I'll check that in a sec. It's probably some animal that's sick. Is my guess. Shouldn't be any animals are stressed. Hungry. What do we now?
Call keeper if you can. So click
Keeper is assigned.
because clearly.
Oh, it's just basically it's telling the keeper, hey, get here now.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Well, he's putting stuff in there, but they need their.
Do you actually?
Where's their tray?
I don't think you ever got them a tray.
We'll add something.
I'll look it up. Let's hear
I
it.
should have been a tray in there.
Filter, not the gorilla.
Filtered to aardvark.
Species, aardvark. Let's see here. Food and water. Yeah, you never got him a food bowl.
We'll put it right. No.
I know, I'm gonna put it right near their
I
habitat.
thought I got him one.
Keep my computer on. I guess you never did.
Baseball. I love baseball.
He is a huge baseball fan.
I played.
Where is the... I think we need more keepers.
I played from coach pitch to my sophomore year of high school.
You should have seen him as a catcher.
I played in a game. I played all positions but outfield. I played all positions in a game but first base. My primary positions was outfield and catcher.
Dang it.
I caught a lot of games, a lot of doubleheaders.
There was a game that went till like 2 in the morning.
That was a good story there. I had a baseball tournament down in Hillsdale, Michigan.
Isn't it just like east?
No,
I mean west.
south.
I know, but I thought it was like southwestern Michigan.
Just pretty much middle, but south. Towards the... I think it was towards Ohio. Maybe it was Indiana. I don't know.
Yeah, one of the two, because it's a southern state of
So,
Michigan.
I don't know if moose really need that big of a habitat, Garrett.
It's lopsided.
Well, these doesn't need to be that big anyway, so if you're gonna do it,
I need to...
I found this on the web.
No. she goes off
that's cool. Trent.
every stream.
Interesting, but no, that's cool, Trent. I had a tournament down in Hillsdale, like I said, and
Nope.
to make the story shorter, our team got into the championship for our division's the wrong word for it, but for like our bracket in the tournament, and we had to wait for the other championship game to get done, and their game didn't get done until
Like midnight.
10 o'clock, 10:30 at night. So when they got done, we had to play, and we didn't get on the field until after 11 p.m. So they, of course, they had the big lights on, and we took the field and started playing. Well, our game got done around 12:30, 1 a.m. We ended up winning the game and winning that championship from that bracket, which was really cool. That's the only tournament that I remember winning in baseball. So,
Is that good enough size?
yeah, that's fine.
All right, let's see here. We could definitely make some more view areas that are sheltered.
Well, Garrett, I'm going to tell you something right now.
What?
You could have put electric fence.
Electric fence?
Yeah, you could have just done electric fence. Well, I wouldn't do the back side of the exhibit where people can't go, but I would do that front part.
Like
yeah.
here?
Yeah.
Which one? Is this the electric fence? Ah, interesting. I have some ideas for enclosure, like kind of like to keep people sheltered. So, what does a typical moose habitat look like? I want to see if I can try
Like
and
the
do this.
woods.
Yeah, so should I have like a lake or...
You could do a little pond thing in the middle, but that's what I would do anyway.
I'm just gonna make it a little misshapen. Let me flatten it out.
Smooth out the sides. That's good.
I know,
That's good.
Very lima bean shape. West African lion's about to mature. Not mature.
Neat.
Yeah. Those aren't the same word.
No. No. Even cool.
Yay. Okay, let's see it. Alright, there we go. Got our water. So what I was saying is that I was thinking we could definitely do like a little sheltered viewing area.
Yeah, but then, yeah.
I have an idea.
They also need a cooler exhibit, by the way.
Cooler? Do you mean like temperature lower than usual?
Yeah, we'll have to put like a cooling system in there.
Okay, I'll have you show me how to do that. Let's see here. So I actually had some good ideas. Turn off waterfall. Let's see here.
Pond and woods and bushes and trees. Yeah, you're correct, Trent.
My brother can definitely confirm that, considering he has his background. Also, he's hunted a lot.
I haven't hunted moose.
Yeah, but you've hunted.
But no, moose are definitely in the woods. I mean, you're gonna find more of them out in Alaska and stuff, but we do have them here in Michigan in the Upper Peninsula.
I was about to say, you gotta go far north if you want to find them.
What are you doing?
You'll see. Trust me.
When he says trust me, it scares me.
Since when have I ever let you down from you trusting me? Don't answer that question in a bad way. And you better be careful with what you say. Why so silent, John?
Well, because I'm wondering what the heck you're building.
I told you I had a good idea for an enclosed viewing area. You know what I mean.
Which I have an idea that would help you.
What's that?
Well, if you're gonna, once you put glass in that area, you can just make it glass in front of them instead of the fence.
I know, but I'm not using that. I'm just kind of like an overhead, keep people shaded, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Do you know where we have like... Oh, never mind. Let's see here. I was trying to make it very American, you know what I mean? Well, at least not even American. Canadian, wherever moose live. Meese? Mice? Alright. What's the plural?
Moose. You knew that.
My brain has brain farts.
You're also not dead centered on that.
Are you sure about that? Oh, I am not. Well, at least it was really close. Okay, help me precise this. There we go. And then we need to...
What? Trent says that reminds me that when we're going to get my dog, we saw 102 dead armadillos.
Where were you?
He had to be in a southern state.
Probably.
Closer to Texas, maybe.
102 dead armadillos.
Out west, maybe.
Was there a heat wave that day?
That's interesting.
That sounds like something straight out of like one of those movies that's about like the apocalypse, where you see these crazy things happening. Yikes! You sound like you didn't get disturbed by it at all. You're more brave than me. I get squeamish about stuff like that. Let's see here. Everybody's about to inbreed. What does inbreed mean?
Pause the game.
Because I don't know what that means, and I'm already concerned.
You know what inbreeding means.
Oh. How do you fix that?
Who's about to do that?
Eminem. I didn't know how it's pronounced, okay?
Okay.
There it is. That's Eminem.
Ship out of the zoo.
Okay.
Release to the wild. Release to the wild.
I'm trying to find the button.
Yes, gone. Now go to animal trading and get another female.
So why was she doing that?
Because somehow they already had made younger kids and stuff. So get 2 females.
We already have a female in the habitat.
But they could be related.
Okay, sheesh.
Oh, Trent says we live in Illinois and we were going to Missouri.
I mean, I could imagine they'd be probably out in the grasslands somewhere. I mean the grasslands of America, not like Illinois.
Missouri's not like grasslands either.
No, I mean like in the Great Plains of America.
You're still wrong.
Stop calling me wrong.
Huh. I didn't know they had armadillos out there.
Look it up. My computer's right there sitting in front of you.
I got a phone.
Why don't you look it up there? Where's the Animal Training Center? I can't find it. Oh, never mind, I did. Okay, those should... Okay, they should be moving to the habitat now.
Okay, good. Now we'll go back to your...
Okay. Now, what I was trying to do is I was trying to make a fancy enclosed area, which I think you'll think is really cool. I'm trying to give it a lot of like older, rustic, modern kind of style. You know what I mean? Let's see here. Okay. I always have to scroll all the way to the bottom for that one.
Ah, that makes sense.
What does it say?
So it says primarily in the southern half of the state for Missouri,
Okay.
but they occur as far north as the Missouri-Iowa state line.
Oh.
And it says the armadillo's northward range is limited by cold weather. So there could have been a big cold spell that killed a bunch of armadillos.
That makes sense considering that we've had a lot of those recently. Huh. You learn something new every day.
Yes, you do.
I mean, last time I learned that grapes grow in Africa. You wouldn't
Well,
think
I'm
they
sure that
would.
there would be some out there, yeah.
Yeah, but you didn't think there'd be wild grapes.
It's not surprising.
What was surprising to me, I didn't know wild grapes grew out there.
It's not surprising.
Okay, I just gotta move some of these pieces inward just to make sure everything looks good. Let's see here. All these pieces need to be moved in. Okay, there you go.
You have to turn off.
No,
Well, you got the grid on.
let me select one piece and see what happens. There we go. I gotta select. Oh boy, that's fun. I gotta select every single piece one at a time. That's just lovely.
Okay, Trent.
What do you say?
That was last year in 2023.
Oh yeah, didn't we get like a giant cold snap come through?
Did, but I can't remember if that was last. Because I remember a big cold spell went through
I remember it
a
because
bunch of southern states, but I thought that was the year before though for Texas and stuff.
yeah, but he's talking about Missouri. Remember?
Well, yeah, but it hit there too.
There could have been a significant jet streak at the time too, bringing a lot of cold air down to areas that wouldn't typically experience it.
Yeah.
And then we could put the TVs along the back, like this.
Yeah.
That's why I was thinking, like, it's a really cool idea. And you could put speakers on the walls. See, I told you, it's a smart idea. Ah, not that big. Which TV is the right one that you have to use? Not that tiny one.
Those ones, probably. I would use those, but make sure you click on it.
I know, of course. Advertisements.
Yeah, so then you can do default image, and then you can do the, just find the moose.
Is there a regular... Wait, there's a brand view? There's ads?
Yes, there's ads.
That's cool. I didn't know about that. Let's see here. We need moose. Moose. Where?
That could be too, Trent.
What do you say?
Cars hitting them.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Man, wolf, that's not what I'm looking for.
Trent, thanks so much for commenting so much and keeping us at least being able to interact with our live viewers.
Of course, it's always nice. Something I've been very appreciative is whenever people have something to say. There we go. And then we can easily add in some benches. Which bench did I use for this park? I used this one. And some benches. And which waste bin did we use? I know I used one of these. Where is
Which
it?
way, what?
Waste bin. I call it the waste bin.
Did you use that one?
I think it was this one. And then we can include some lights.
Yeah.
Okay, where's the lights? Here they are.
And then I'll add some of those other things I can't remember, the educational ones.
Let's see here. Want to move that to a better position. It's here.
I'd put 2. Yeah, like that.
And good news is these planks are making it very easy to know where to go place.
We're trying, Trent. We're trying.
There we go. I think this looks like a nice little enclosed area, the view. I think that's good. Okay, so now, okay, we're gonna do the same thing we did last time. I'm gonna build that facility that we need, so I need to get an idea for typical Canadian, American, UP-ian. Ignore what I said. My brain farted, okay? I couldn't think of the word. Do you really expect me to know the answers to everything?
Well, not that you need to know the answers to everything, but, you know, you do know a lot of these answers.
This is the time where I cut the camera.
Thank you, Trent. Yeah, we're trying here.
Probably this will be our... we actually still got some time left. We got 30 minutes.
Let's get through this first, and then we'll...
Yeah, that's my plan. Yeah.
You also... I would add like a half piece to make it a little bit taller, because they're a tall animal.
Oh, okay. Is that because they need space in order to clear it because of the height?
Yeah. Moose are huge, and I haven't seen one with my own eyes yet.
Well, technically you have, just not alive.
He's correct, but they are very, very big.
What's under props? I didn't know there was stuff under props. That's too small.
What are you doing?
I'm just looking at things, seeing what options are available.
I would put your walls up, and then...
I know, but I'm trying to put some columns and then make the roof come out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that'll work.
I just don't know what columns to use.
You could do a square one.
Do you know where the square columns are at?
Should be down towards the bottom because they're wood.
You'll have to show me that in a second.
And you're also in walls, you're not in columns.
Oh no, I'm going back to walls to get something. I wanted to finish this off here.
That's not what I thought you were going to do.
What? What did you think I was gonna do?
I thought you were going to do something very different.
We gotta do
No,
this.
that works.
You just gotta throw this out front. Okay, there we go. Let me get the roof in. Okay, which roof would look... Oh, I could add rain gutters.
Probably just do wood.
I know, I'm just trying to see what options we have available. Let's see a roof. I just call it a reef. A roof. I pronounced it wrong. I'm just gonna say that. How do you pronounce roof wrong of all things?
I don't know, how do you?
You missed it earlier. I was texting Mom, and for some reason, that magic finger app that allows you to text with just rain with your finger, yeah, it misspelled yeah. You know, a really simple word.
That's your own fault.
How dare you blame me for that? Now, where did you say those columns were?
You should... Wood columns should be towards the bottom, but you also got those planted zoo beams, which are wood. You should be able to change the color. Don't do snap. Okay, good.
Don't worry, I wasn't going to be like, let's put it in the one place there will be no support. And let's put it where it will cause the entire facility to collapse. Okay, now I just need the bottom one.
And just because I remembered, I will say this now, but Garrett...
Oh, I thought I hit the copy button. Thank you for telling me that.
But while you guys are still watching... Thanks, Mom. We're trying. Night, Mom. If you're going to bed, which I assume you are.
Good night, Mom. We're probably going to be wrapping up soon anyway. Right within 30 minutes.
Around 9.
Yeah, that's my plan. I usually go for 2 hours.
Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you guys are enjoying the video.
Also, check out my brother's channel if you do enjoy fishing content. He actually does a lot of good work.
I'm trying, slowly trying to produce more last year was my first year having the channel.
And you did pretty well for a first year.
Did decent, so we're still working on building the subscriber count, and just making videos better each and every time, so.
Dang it, I didn't mean to hit the place button. I'll fix that later.
So, we're still working on it, but thank you, Trent.
But yeah, I can't wait to teach you the wonders of live streaming, because there's just so many good things that come with live
Well, let
streaming.
me do my stuff first, and we'll get there over time, but...
Ah, not again, not again, not again, not again, not again.
See, I told you to send out all the other...
You didn't say send out all of them.
No, don't box animal. Oh, now you did it.
Whoops. Let me unbox. Okay, send while out, yes. Have that cleanly. So many alerts. Okay, what's going on? Okay.
So, pause time, because you never pause time when there's a problem.
Okay. Call a mechanic or call a keeper?
Call a keeper.
Okay.
Hire, like, 2-3 more keepers.
I'm probably just gonna hire 2 just to be safe.
So Trent, my channel is Callison Fishing. Here, hold on.
There we go. Okay. Okay. I did it at you, so you should be able to. Okay, that should be fixed. Vet requested.
I don't know how well you can see this,
All the vet.
but that's my channel. If he wants to follow it, great. I'd appreciate it. But I'm learning every step I get. The videos are okay.
I'd say they increase in quality the more you keep doing them.
Yeah, but I'm just doing it for fun. No pressure. I'm just kind of making them for myself. So if he enjoys them, great. But if not, that's okay too. I'm still trying to figure things out.
Wait, that's
Do what
round.
I can.
That's square.
So
Oh, there we go. That's square. What? Serious injury? What? Okay, the vet's taking care of that one. Why is everything in the zoo just all... Yeah! Okay,
pause for crying out loud. Why you keep on pausing it?
okay, let's see here.
No.
First off, keeper can't find accessible staff room. Let me pick him up.
Add a staff room.
We'll do that, and we'll do that.
You have to add a staff room over. I would add it to that next to the electric place.
I know. I'm gonna move him to the staff room just so he's nearby it.
See, look where he's going. See, you have to add a staff room over
I will
there.
get it eventually taken care of. Okay.
Animal is hungry. Yeah, see, we're not putting enough staff rooms over and the things over there. Pause. Time.
Let me finish. Deep breaths.
Get out of the chair.
I'm not getting out of the chair. I just need a minute. Okay,
Well, I'm trying to give us enough time to at least
we're all good.
work on another habitat.
Let me finish. Time is paused. Let me finish this while the idea is still in my head.
I think it looks good enough.
I'm just trying to add anything else I need. It's just that all gave me a little bit of a headache because everything was going wrong. And now everything is good.
Technically, it's still not.
Everything is good. We're all fine. Everything is fine. We're good now. Now, what I was saying is that I wanted
Don't
to...
do snap.
Why not?
Because it will be much easier to do extra large in 2 piles. Oh, look at that.
I love how he just states the obvious.
What are you doing now?
I was trying to click the move button so I can move in position. Move it in this corner. Right about there.
And then you also want to probably sink it a little bit.
Well, yeah, of course, so they can actually get up there. And then, ooh,
And then put short grass.
obviously, we'll do that in a minute. But let's get the staff room situation figured out before I have a migraine that's the size of Kenya.
Trent says deep breath.
Yes, deep breaths. Deep breaths. Deepest of breaths. Okay, I'm thinking we should probably get both a staff room and a keeper hut.
Yes.
That's why I'm thinking would probably be the best course of action.
Yes.
Okay, it's here. Oh, auto stacking's on. Where's auto stack? Here
I
it
don't
is.
think it's auto stack. It's snapping.
No, it's snapping on top of that, and I didn't want that. Okay, so now we need.
Keeper hut angled here.
No, that's keeper hut. It's staff room.
Staff room.
Yeah, but you said keeper hut.
Whatever.
Let's put same size just so it's easier to work with.
Okay. Now, put the fence in, and we'll leave it like that for now. What are you doing? You just blocked the windows.
I don't want people. You know, people complain about those, right?
Fine.
We can place plants in around those later. Okay. Everything should be better now.
See, Trent, like, I don't know how well that would work.
What would?
It says I should put a GoPro on my fishing rod.
I think people have actually done it. I would say learn about it before actually attempting it.
Yeah, well, a lot of fishing content, people like to see what you're doing. And on the rod, that would be kind of hard, especially if you're moving it around all the time. And I don't know how much the viewers would want to be, you know, shaking around. So, I normally run my GoPro mount. I have normally run my GoPro mount in front of me, facing me.
They live in it. I didn't think most lived in that area.
But I've changed it to now also I will start doing this year a view from behind me, and then I also started doing chest mount stuff. So we shall see how that goes.
Okay, those guys are booked. Who just texted you?
My girlfriend.
Oh. Okay, I gotta start 2 moose, because I know you're gonna yell at me if I didn't.
Yeah. You didn't put a door.
I just realized that.
You have to face the outside.
Right. You know what that made me think of? I don't know why, but that made me think of the Lego movie where he does the get back to where you were. I thought the wood door would look a little more good. Oh, did you see that? There's a meme out right now. It's a guy sitting behind a state prison van. Mm-hmm. The latch was broken on the back.
I saw that.
Everything is fine.
You sent me that.
I just thought, everything is fine. Everything is fine. Okay, let's get those moose over here. On the bright side, it looks like the gigantic group that was gathering near the entrance is now officially moving to the rest of the park. Oh, look it! We got our lecture going on. Although the lecturer is not there. Speaking of which, I think we should probably design a tour at some point.
Not yet. And now, did you place them in?
Yeah, they're coming.
Okay, now you want to do the rest of this?
Hang on, let's get them in first. Open. Open. There we go.
And now we still have issues going on over here.
Let's find out. Can't find an accessible staff room. You're right next to one. Maybe I just gotta edit. Let's see if that helps.
They can go through the fence.
I know, but sometimes you never know. That might be the problem. Okay, now let's see if they can access that. Anything going on with animals? Low welfare. What's the problem?
Because of the no food.
I put the key.
And there's people feeding them right now.
Okay, they should be fine with that. Why can't he reach the staff room?
We'll click pause.
Let's find out what's wrong with him.
Go over here and check to see if the staff member can reach the feeding area over here.
He's over at this one.
Door's there. Well, I need to be able to tell if he can walk from there over to the...
How am I supposed to know?
Oh my god, go over here. Should be a feeding thing over here somewhere. That platform.
Let's see here. Keeper urgently assigned. Can we locate them?
Can you not access that?
Can't find accessible staff room. Maybe it's how you can't get over there.
Well, he was just outside this exhibit, wasn't he?
Wait. Maybe we just need to make a way for him to get over there.
We'll add another habitat door over here then.
Well, well, we could also build a bridge or something, but...
No, I'm not going through that extra work.
Yeah, the habitat door's right here, so somehow...
Add another habitat door, or...
No, he got in through here, so it should be needed.
Well, he's going around right now.
Let's monitor him, see what he does.
We'll pick up time speed here.
Where is he off to? He's cleaning up all the poo, so he can get over here. Okay, can you fill the bowl? A keeper has been urgently assigned.
Yeah, just keep time on going fast.
Let's monitor this guy. Camera. Show me him. I don't need to be like that. I just need to see where he's off to. Okay.
He's got to go to a staff room to get food.
I thought he has to go to the keeper hut to make the food. Staff room's obviously...
Whatever. Keeper hut, staff room.
Okay, looks like he's hanging... Yeah, he's hanging over there right now. He's going to the staff room. He needed a break.
Well, we need...
Don't worry. I'm pretty sure another zookeeper will be immediately on his
Animal
way.
welfare is attracting protesters.
Where are these protesters? Let's see. Oh, here we go. Where are these protesters? I want to meet them at the face first. I don't see them.
Well, they're probably going to be coming, so...
Let's see here. They would probably be at the gorilla habitat, is my guess. Pretty much, you should probably check the glass every occasional time to make
That's
sure.
fine. We just need to make sure that they get fed. What's the third one?
Third one? Oh, no, up here. Low welfare because you told me to put them in there.
Yeah, and then you kept doing stuff with the rest of the stuff. Get out of the chair.
No, I'm not getting out of the chair. You
We need to finish up this moose habitat, so move over.
stop buying over your water bottle.
That was the first time I did that.
Aye. Okay, the food situation looks like it's been fixed. The only other situation is that the moose habitat is not a moose habitat. Cleanliness disease. That one's this habitat. I think we just need to start making zookeepers be specific to one habitat.
We'll get there. Alright.
Your zoo looks good. Oh, thanks. We're trying our best. Wow, 27 views total. That's nice. The max viewers I had were 4 at one time, which is good. That's usually average. Let's see here. So they said they can have multiple types of environments. They can handle, what's a taiga? Tundra and also aquatic. So that's all they can handle. And obviously North American.
Oh, I'm only gonna do North American.
I was about to say, they said European, like Russian
I've
area.
made plenty of these
habitats.
Habitats from.
Okay, according to this, it says they don't really care about short or long grass or snow. Like, it's fine if they have it, but it's not a need.
Yeah.
I could imagine you probably know how to do stuff like this, so I'm gonna trust
Yeah,
you.
I've done this enough.
However, I am gonna look up the Canadian forest just to see. Yeah, every single habitat you've done looks pretty similar to that. Something I would think would be really cool is to use a fallen tree across the water or something like that. Just like a little cool effect.
I've done stuff like that before. Okay, that's good.
Let's see here.
Plants.
Average view duration 8 minutes. That's nice. Yeah, there are. Yeah, the number one thing they said: lots of pine trees. And obviously there'll be more lush grass.
Let me work my magic.
I know. I'm just saying. But yeah, thanks for coming out to the stream tonight. I'm very happy you did do this for me. Because I wanted to continue the zoo with you because it's our zoo after all.
Well, it was gonna be hard to do it on a Friday, so.
Well, I guess it's good that I canceled yesterday then. Let's see. 3 likes, not bad. Oh, that's a nice color to have.
It's gonna get better here.
Yeah, it's always like you look at these forests and there's lots of like fall colors despite it not being fall. You know what I mean? America, yeah. Heck yeah, America.
See, and they like a lot of cover because they're
Yeah, because they're from the forest, like the dense North American forest of Upper Michigan and United States, including Canada as well. I know my things. And let it be known that moose. I remember Grandpa's moose downstairs. I'm just like, wow, that thing is huge.
It's an elk.
I thought it was a moose.
No.
Well, then when do I remember seeing a moose? Whoa! Wow. Yeah, I know. It's really cool. This is all my brother. Like, for some reason, the number one habitat he's really good at right now is both a grizzly bear and a moose. I don't really know what my habitat niche is yet. I still have to practice.
Well, apparently I can do tiger too.
Yeah, apparently you're pretty good with jungle habitats. The habitat looks good. Aw. Like I said, he knows what he's doing when it comes to this stuff. Hey, Krista. But yeah, my brother's best habitats he's good at is the... It seems to be mostly North American. Like, that's the ones he's best at. I think it's mostly because we live in North America, so...
Well, of course. It's easier.
I could have sworn somebody said something about North America like it was incorrect the other day. Like, It was name. It was like name the 3 countries in North America, and somebody didn't know what North America was. And I'm just like, seriously? I think somebody literally said the capital of North America was like New York or something. I'm like, first off, America doesn't have a technical capital. Let him cook? Yeah. Well, I mean, technical as in like no state capital, but technically as District of Columbia where DC is. Like it's both yes and no. You know what I mean?
What? How is that a no?
It's yes and no at the same time. Like
It's not a yes and no at the same time. Okay, we're probably good on that.
yeah, the
Let's go
foliage looks
to.
just great. So where would you find stuff like fallen trees?
I will get. There.
I know. I'm just asking for future reference. Do you think I did a good job in that heart shelter though?
Yeah, looks good.
I always try to build my own.
I know.
How's there poop already on the ground?
They're active animals.
Well, I mean, like we had the game pause.
They were moving around. You didn't have the game paused.
Well, don't let the viewers know. Let it be known my brother and me were the classic siblings who bicker about stuff that doesn't even matter. I do like this habitat. You know, it'd be funny if we looked in the ambient music and it's like, oh, check out, there's always some new things like North American birds. Ooh, we got rainforest, we got grasshoppers, gang violence.
That was a horrible joke.
You just hear that in the background of the zoo. It's like, that'd be like if there was a human habitat. Just like city noises. You just hear car accidents. You should make it banned in the house for the habitat. That'd be a good... Boy, I might have to think about that off camera.
We could do that at some point. Yeah,
That actually is a really good idea.
definitely be different.
I could definitely do it. I just need some practice. I mean, I've done it before. Have you seen my castle in Planet Coaster? I'm pretty sure I could do an abandoned house. But that's actually a really good idea. What if it was like, not just an abandoned house, but the entire habitat was themed around an abandoned mine? Like mining or a timber yard.
That would work.
That'd be a really good idea. We might have to do that for beavers. Keep that on file. I'll keep that on file for next stream. That's a good idea. A whole entire habitat dedicated to a logging yard. That would be so freaking cool. I'll have to do a lot of research into it.
There you go. You got something that you can work on.
I'll definitely figure it out, and I might have to ask you consultation for plant life, but I think I could definitely think that'd be cool. I can even try and build a literal beaver dam.
I've tried. It's definitely a lot tougher than you'd think.
I think it's less tough and more time consuming. But yeah, now it's always like, so something about me that you don't know about my streams is commonly I have ideas that just pop in my head while I'm playing.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, whoa, what about this? Or, ooh, what about that? It looks like people are already being attracted over here, and obviously they're going to be a lot happier knowing that the animals are actually happy. I mean, those protesters are probably here any minute.
Just forget about all the other stuff that was going on.
And yes, there is a pandemic outbreak in the zoo, but we have moose now. I just love that. Did you not even realize what you said earlier when I'm like, there seems to be an alert about animals, and you said, oh, it's just tetanus. And I'm like, just tetanus?
Well, that's not too huge of a deal.
John, there's a reason we get vaccinated for it.
I know, but it's in the game, and they'll be fine because we got a vet and it was taken care of. So
yeah, but it was a full-out outbreak. Like, every single animal in the habitat got tetanus.
it didn't say that.
Yes, it did. Well, I strictly remember every single gorilla being sent to the vet because they're all sick. Hey, you in front. Stop breaking physics.
I still need enrichment. I forgot.
Yeah, we haven't gotten there yet anyway. Okay, we don't have a food station, we don't have a water station, we don't have enrichment, so make sure to get all 3. Let's see. Is that a giant bowling pin? Or at
Sure,
least,
kind of looks that way.
yeah, I thought that looks like bowling pin. Okay, now let's get some regular enrichment. Or no, you actually have that covered. Happy, 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 happy. Oh, that isn't there like a there's like a meme out there right now that people using in your YouTube videos. It's like a song that goes happy, happy, happy. Let's see it. So why do they have it so it's separated like that?
What do you mean?
Like why are there bars in the middle of the food thing?
I don't know. It makes it a little easier to eat.
Don't
I have no idea.
cows have a similar thing like that?
Yeah. Where's my cooling?
That's the cooler. So how cold did they need it in the habitat?
Decently cold. This should auto
Oh, so the only...
adjust.
Okay, so what you're saying, just for future reference, because I'm always learning more about Planet Zoo, so what you're saying is if it's a habitat like this, those will automatically adjust. But if it's a small creature habitat, you have to adjust it yourself?
Correct.
About 8 minutes still. I'd say wait for the temperature to see what regulation happens. Okay, we're in yellow, that's good. Now we're in green, all 100%. Nutrition obviously will change with time as we get more animals in the area.
Oh, look, he's already swimming.
He's floating.
And the female's coming in.
What animal's getting an alert right now? Let's find out. Oh, that's already fixed. Those protesters are gonna go away soon.
Yeah, that will fix. I will.
We don't have the donation bins or education or...
I'm getting there.
Okay, which one relates to most the most?
I'll figure it out.
Because deforestation isn't really a problem in North America. Well, south of North America. Let's see here.
Give me a second.
Oh, you could put... Oh. Maybe we should put like an ad on there.
How did I get there? Oh, I
You
didn't
can
know I could
apparently
change
do it either or. That's interesting. Huh.
Will it do it?
Square, yes. Try to see it. I think it doesn't have any electricity. No power.
Yeah, of course that figures.
Welcome to my life. Second guest section. Ooh, second guest section. Ooh, that's a good idea to include. I definitely want to try and do more of these whole enclosed areas for people viewing. What's that advertisement for?
It's not an advertisement.
Well, you know what I mean. Like,
Species reintroduction.
oh.
And I'll put this in a few. Hey, there's your protesters.
Oh boy, protesters. You love them. You have a right to do it, and even if it is annoying. Obviously put a donation bin directly in the viewing section, because I feel like that'd be a really good idea. And obviously, we should put some speakers in this area,
Could.
just for educational purposes.
You already got those up. I want more.
More what? Oh, the televisions? Let me guess, you want to put them in the spots that don't have one? I mean, it makes sense. I just think the other side might not have electricity, but it's fine. There we go. We'll get the power situation fixed next episode because we have like 5 minutes. And we're advertising the aardvark. That's not the aardvark. There, they should be a lot happier. Still like this entire area. Yeah, I probably want to grab something like that. Maybe we should put those in the areas where people are like, where animals are more endangered, because it's best to talk about them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's the. There we go. And then tigers, I don't think are too endangered. Diseased animal discovered. Vet requested. When I meant by speakers, I meant like those. There's a literal speaker object. I have so many ideas for this park. Yeah, and I keep sharing them though because they're giving us ideas too.
Well, I was hoping we had more time, Trent.
or
Hey,
Memphis.
two exhibits is really good.
See, I guess it was all my own fault too. I asked him to say his name, and I keep calling him Trent this whole video.
I can understand why. It's perfectly reasonable.
But I was gonna let you pick an animal, Memphis, just for us to finish out this video. But I'm not sure we're gonna be on much longer.
Don't worry, 2 animals is great. Even though if he can't say it, I'd love it if he says it. So next time we can do it. All right, let's see here. So yeah, let's see what we did. Let's go and view what we did this episode. So,
all right. So if we go back to the beginning,
made some pretty good progress. We got 2 new exhibits, a whole enclosed area, a new staff facility area. Yeah, we made a lot this episode. I can't wait to see what happens when we get when I start getting that train finally set up.
that's a good view.
Yeah, that is. Although I can't. Oh, there's the grill in the lower right.
They kind of stick around this area, don't they? They don't really go over here much.
I guess they eventually will. That was a interesting jump. Oh, his leg! Oh, how? It was glitching and looked like it broke. Black Panther. I'll check to see if we have those.
I didn't see anything, but
We'll find out. Okay, there's a disease line. Did we get that? Okay, vet's taking care of it. We're good. Everything's fine. Hey, look, I'm visiting the park. Yeah, funny thing is, and I'm also in this mess of people, which is not very accurate to real life. Would you look at that? Looks like I'm going to visit the... What's that? The art room? Is it the art room?
maybe.
No, that's Tiger.
You're gonna need more bathrooms here.
I will definitely next episode... So, here's a little tip for the future. When I put facilities like that and they're not blocked very well, I just surround them with guest facilities that are important. So things like bathrooms, food, drink, gift shops, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we could probably start wrapping up here.
So we added in the gorillas, which the gorilla habitat turned out pretty cool.
I added in a new staff facility. If not wolves. Oh, we can do that. Easy.
So still interested to see how they use the climbing structures, which I really hope they do soon, so that I can at least watch that and see how they interact.
I built
And at
in.
least come over to this side, hopefully. So
We added some new electricity and water facilities, adding brand new designs to them to make sure they stay hidden. What are you looking for?
I'm just gonna add a couple things real quick.
Ooh, add what?
Just enrichment items so that they will come over to that side, like food ones or something.
Facilities having negative effect on guests. That's probably the one that's not decorated yet. That will be fixed next
What
episode.
would that be?
You know, the one where I placed that new keeper hut and staff room that's completely viewable by the public.
Hmm.
And there we go. And then
Over there?
this one right here. See how that could be viewed by guests?
Oh yeah, I guess you're right.
Like I said, I kicked over his water bottle. Kick.
But all right.
But yeah. Yeah, so I'd say so. Just find a place to hold the screen still. Like in this one, yeah, like right there. So thank you guys for watching. I was very happy to bring my brother on here, and we've made some great progress. So please like the video so more people can see this, and subscribe to my channel. Let it be known I do stream, at least I try to, every Friday, this day being different because of situations that arise. But I also try to post every Monday. And please check out my other channel, Garrett Callison, where I do simming-based content if you enjoy that as well.
And make sure to check out Callison Fishing if you guys like to fish in real life or maybe like watching fishing videos. We really appreciate all of you that tuned in tonight to watch.
34.
Memphis, thank you so much for... See, I got your name correct. Thank you so much for tuning in and keeping the chat going a lot.
Yeah, the plan is to do a tour once the entire park is done.
So we really appreciate all the support. Make sure if you're not subscribed, subscribe to his channel.
And if you like his stuff, subscribe to his channel.
But we will leave it there. I don't believe I have anything else to mention.
Well, I hope to see you guys again soon with the next stream or video that gets posted. Bye!